Disclaimer, this has got nothing to do with any specific site or specific tech writer, so don't think I'm dissing anybody. Basically, I thought I'd have a quick conversation about Rumours, specifically you Fuji guys out there, maybe the Sony guys, Nikon guys, etc. Is it really worth getting hung up on these rumours? What do you reckon? The internet has allowed geeks of all flavours to waffle endlessly about basically anything and everything. Does that make me a geek as well? Or just you lot? Obviously, there are some real pros to these rumour websites. For example, a feature that you might really need. Let's just take, for example, in-body image stabilization. And even when it was introduced into lenses previous to that, now that was something that, you know, as we get older, I get a bit shaky maybe, or for other reasons, health conditions, we might feel that that's something that we really needed to get our photography done. And we got it. Or maybe twin card slots, and a lot of pros won't live without them nowadays. But it's the cons that I really want to talk about. Some people get so wound up hoping and dreaming for some new tech that I think they forget how to shoot with what they've got. I mean, we've got some amazing tech out there right now, some beautiful lenses, but people always want more. You know, Fujifilm do seem to listen to these things, and I do think they try and implement what everybody's talking about, even if it wasn't existing. You know, when there was those fake lenses, I think the 8-16, there were fake ones put out on the rumour websites. Sometimes these rumour sites are just clickbait and a waste of time, and I'm not going to name any websites or writers, but we know it happens. But then there's others, you know, probably the most well-known one, and talking to professionals that I know, there is now a lot of respect for the information that's on these websites because they've over the time been proven to be correct. So I would say filter out the nonsense, make sure you go with, you know, those that do seem to be telling the truth. My personal thing is to keep a simple eye, and this stuff can get super distracting at times, and most of us can't afford to buy the latest bit of tech every 6 months. So why do I want to waste time eyeing up a camera rumour when it won't really improve my work or my personal photography? Of course, the rumour may allow me to plan and save if it's something a lot more solid. Maybe I want that X-T3 that's coming out in the rumours when they started to take real shape, when they started to be verifiable or seem genuine. It made me think, okay, it's coming. The date is likely to be around certain months. Okay, so we can start planning ahead, maybe start selling off gear before the price drops even further. And most of us can figure out that the T3 won't have IBIS, which I personally would love, and it seems that the latest rumours line up as genuine. And we look at the old rumours about previous models with Fujifilm, everything seems to fall into place. You can do a similar thing with Apple, with the iPhone, for example. You know, they're probably the biggest out there for marketing with their fake lost phones and stuff like that. Yeah, so at the moment, looking at the website, we should be seeing a new sensor, processor, new grip, zebra in the 4K video mode, probably a few little tweaks, stuff that came from the XH1, stuff that was on the T20, and yeah, I think it'd be a nice upgrade looking at those rumours. But do you really need it? That's a personal thing. So basically, it can be a bit of fun, or it can be an absolute waste of time. Now, looking at the poll that we put on the community tab, I don't know what I'm doing with my hand, sorry. Looking at that poll, I think most of you are like me in a way. The majority of you put that sometimes you'll take a look at them, you know, it might come up on your news feed or something like that. Yeah, some of you are addicted to it, and I'm not going to judge. Some of you hate it. I think I can understand hate more than getting addicted to it, maybe. But, you know, don't get so stuck on rumours that you lose time actually getting out and shooting with what you've got. You never know what classic shot you'll take next. Don't overthink your gear. Just get out and shoot. Oh, and before you do that, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, subscribe, more cool stuff to come. A few minutes after filming that, I was off doing some other stuff, getting ready for the gym, and for some reason I found myself looking back at that website, and yeah, sure enough, a new article talking about phase detection, 425 autofocus points, improved face eye detection, better low light. Anyway, a whole bunch of cool stuff, and no wonder people are addicted to these websites. Just goes to show why I never, at least up till now, do a video about a product that I don't have in my hands, that I haven't tried out. It's just not for me. I like to use the thing properly. But maybe there is something in talking about a product that's just been announced. I know some really cool channels that do that, and it is pretty fun. I don't know, should I? Do I really need to add to the whole melee of folk doing it already? I don't know, probably not.